Hey guys, good morning. It's Dave Santarelli from Breaking Chart Alerts. Can everyone hear fine? Let me know in the trade room quick if you guys could hear. We are set. Great, thank you guys. Alrighty guys, so the big news today, Apple obviously $5.13 a share. The stock's already up over 3%. Last week we loaded up on Apple. We got the Apple 500 calls for September 18th Expo. We have Apple 445 call, we have the Apple 445 450 spread. So we are looking great this morning. Markets are picking up nice. Markets opening up here in about 2 minutes. Mike Tyson, welcome. Good morning. I hope you're in the Apple trade from last week. We got some great movers this morning here. So we're going to be looking. I don't think we're going to be taking in profits today. I think it's still a little bit too early. So we're going to be holding on to that. Let me give them the link here for the Alrighty guys, Apple's still on the climb, nearing $5.15 a share. Now we have the regular call for Apple, the 500 strike. That's going to be a big one. Let me turn around and get the trade challenge account ready to go here. I think we could take that up to about 10,000 this week. Bring it over. There we go. Guys, we've already almost tripled our money on the September 18th 500 calls on Apple. Huge, massive gains on that. I see what E-Trade's doing. So right now, E-Trade there's really nothing there. Nothing for realized gain, percentage, unrealized, or market value. I guess they're just going to hold on to it until after the split. Let me show you guys what I mean here. So for the one Apple call, are you guys seeing this too for Apple? So for the Apple September 18th call we bought it at 12.30. Right now it's at 32.75. 32.75, divide that by 12.3. We're already up 166% on this Apple call we have. But do you see what I mean here? Do you guys see that too over here where it says market value and everything like that? It's not showing any value there, but that's normal usually before a split. Just so you guys are aware. Let's see here. Facebook's having a nice run. Groupon's still continuing to climb. Let's see. Rocket Mortgage, RKT. Let's take a look at that quick. We're having a nice day. Already up over $5,000 for the day with our trades. Huge day. Charlotte says Nike's popping. Let's take a look at Nike. Nike is looking good. 6-month daily, it's holding above that 10. I think we're going to see Nike continue to break out there. Easy 115 on Nike. Let's take a look and see when Nike reports earnings. Already reported last week, or no, September 22nd. Okay, so we could pick up some for the September monthly on that if we wanted to later on. I'll put that down on my notepad to take a look at Nike. Nike swing. Those gains on those Apple calls are so nice, though, you know? Part of me wants to sell it, but the other part says, you know what, Dave, Apple's going to be going for that 600 target. So I'm going to hold on to it. Charlotte says $300 already in 2 minutes. Boom. Nice. Avilio, he's in BBY. Avilio, what a pop on Best Buy. Nice job. Are you locking in profits on that, or are you holding it? Nice setup there. Great job on that, Avilio. Rocket Mortgage, $28.36 a share. Another new high on Rocket. Remember, we have the September 18, 27, 28 vertical spread there. Let me actually put that on the YouTube thing here so you guys can see. Thinkorswim problem. Everyone's having toss problems again today in the trade room. I can't believe we're up 4,000 in the main account. Let's see the trade challenge account in lock. What are we in the trade challenge account? The I know we're in Activision, right? Let's see what Activision's at. That's up 4 cents, not doing much. Facebook, nice climb on Facebook, up $7.
CGIX Cancer Genetics shares up 100.
Avilio, 1,500 on Best Buy. Boom. Another one.
The merger agreement with Steaminix. That's Charlie Golf India X-ray. Currently at $8.42. Continued to spike here. Now up 183%. That's Charlie Golf India X-ray.
Rocket's starting to take off here again, guys. Big time. There she goes. Not even a retracement down to that 10 and breaking higher. 28 support. Rocket's going to be that $50 to $100 by next 6 months, in my opinion. This is a nice one to buy some calls in and just hold on to it. She's a new IPO. She just had the IPO, what, a few days ago. 18 days ago. All right, let's see if I could sell the Apple 2022 spread that we have. Just want to see what I could get for it. Buy to close, sell to close. We got 10 contracts. January 2022. Buy to close the 450. Sell to close 445. That's going for about 320 if I wanted to do that net credit. I think we paid pretty cheap for that, I think. Let's see. Alrighty, I have that order in for 3.20. If I drop it down to 310, it might fill. Let's see, order status, live, change. David, I'm probably going to be buying more Apple calls in the afternoon today, to be honest with you. Yes, I'm waiting. Apple's still retracing now, so obviously I'm not going to jump into Apple right now. But once she starts climbing again, absolutely. She's not even below that 10 yet. 510 looks like some good support. Keep an eye on that. Nice profits to start the week. I want to keep an eye on Facebook too, because that Facebook's going to hit that 300. There's no question. She's going to be running for $300 a share soon. And I don't want to miss out on that. So that's probably the first thing I'm gonna do today is get some calls on Facebook. Bob is up huge. Baidu's probably doing well as well. Baidu not doing too much. Baba though is pretty strong. This account right here, we're up. You could see here, 3,125.
Holdings up about 4.5%.
Nice way to start the week. Still climbing. It was up a little bit more before. Came back a little bit with the Apple call.
10 cents.
Looking good. Let's see. Apple is continuing to increase in value for that 500 call. That 500 call is still climbing. It's worth 34 now. 34, divide that by 12.3. We're already up 177% on that Apple call now. Baba's still climbing. Baba on it today, 1 minute. Look at Baba go there, Ron. Guys, look at Google, broke 1602. I think Google's going to have a much larger breakout here, too. I'm going to write this down. G-O-O-G-L, Apple.
This summer in a Challenger 604 jet owned by Gap. Made a trip to Denver on Friday. Could a VF Corp Gap deal be in the works? That from Gordon Haskett. That's GPS and VFC.
NVAX is dropping again after Trump is considering first fast-tracking AstraZeneca's coronavirus vaccine candidate. I really want to get into some Google here. Looks incredible. I think she's going to be seeing that 1,700 in the next week or two.
Shares of Gap spiking here. 15.12 the high on GPS Gap. Top is Sandy. Shares of VF Corp also getting a pop here now at 62.15, 49 cents for Victor Foxtrot Charlie.
That Rocket Mortgage, I'm telling you, part of me just wants to put a good 5,000-10,000 into some, not leaps, but something like 6 months out on that would be great. Bob is still having a nice climb. There goes Google off that 10. Look at Google rocketing higher here, guys. I think what we're going to do is make a paycheck trade on Google with a vertical spread. I think that's an easy one. Let's see. I want to find the best one right now because I think now is going to be a good day to make a paycheck trade for the week. Or we could do an in-the-money vertical spread on Apple for a paycheck. One or the other here. Apple or Google? What do you guys like better here for a paycheck trade? Apple's pretty flat now for that run. It just had overnight pop. Google's still looking good on a 6-month daily. Could definitely see that getting up to that 1,700 area. Look at this stuff I've been teaching for years, going all the way back here to 18 with the momentum change, new cycle formations.
After the company press release earlier about the 800 with a large box office take. Also,
Beautiful
IMAX
chart there.
reporting on that as well. IMAX. 8 of holdings now at $1.86, up 42%. Alpha Tango India Foxtrot.
All right, let's see here what we could do on Google. $16.05, 16.10's going for $2.35. There we go. That finally came up now on Apple. So guys, here is our new day's total. Remember up here, I was showing you this morning, it wasn't showing me the profit on Apple. Well, take a look now what this account's up. It finally got updated on E-Trade. We are now up $6,765 for the day there. And that's a Monday morning. You can't beat that. Here's the Apple right here. There's the Apple 500 call. These two are the Apple vertical spread, the 445, 450. Here's the AMC vertical spread. These are the Facebook trades here. Let's see. This one that's up 1,000. That's a Groupon, an old Groupon one for 2021 Expo. Nice. Now, and we're still climbing. We're up 7,200 now. I mean, I just shared that with you. Now we're up 7,200. So it's during these times where you're going to grow your account, and you guys have to understand that. You know, if you're not jumping in during the times where the market's popping here, you know, you're going to miss out on that account growth. Oh, we have a Zillow group trade too. 85.90 vertical spread ZG. Let's take a look at that ZG. That's another one that's still climbing, looking good. Up 2% for the day, 3-month daily. I mean, Zillow's in breakout momentum. It's in the bomb cycle, bomb phase, consolidated for 3 days. It's finally starting to break above that resistance. I think we're going to see that head to that 90 bucks within the next week or two. Let's see here. YouTube. Mike Tyson says 500, 505 calls. Zach Honka says happy Monday. Let's have a great week. It's looking like a great week here. You guys see we're up 7,200 bucks already. Vintage Watches says, what do you think about NVIDIA? Let me put on NVIDIA here. NVDA. Having a nice breakout, retracing from the highs this morning. I think she's had such a big run, she's going to have a breather here in a bit. I'd stay away from NVIDIA. I mean, look, NVIDIA went from 350 all the way to 520 here in the matter of less than a month. So when that does retrace, you have to understand your options are going to decay huge there if it has that big pullback. So for me personally, I'd wait until it came back down to about 480 before jumping in it. Let me see what Groupon's doing. GRPN. 28.92 up 3% today. No problem, Vintage Watches. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thanks for joining us on YouTube. Charlotte says, yep, I'm purely building my account. Lock them in. Boom. Nice. Ron Medlin says, watch Zoom. She's taking off again? $291. Let's see. Jack Dottie said he added to Rocket Mortgage, RKT. I'm telling you, I'm thinking about on my other account. You guys know how I like to have 3 types of accounts. I was thinking about buying this and the other one, just holding it. Something that I'm not going to watch every day. Just buy, hold, and let her build, let her grow. That's going to be an easy $50, $75 stock. And I mean, Rocket Mortgage, that's the largest mortgage company here. Let me just give a shout out to Hotham. Welcome, new yearly elite member. Just signed up last night. Welcome aboard. He's in California time though, so I think he's probably still in bed here. I think we got a few others. Governor, he just upgraded. Welcome. Let me see one more. Want to keep track here because I want to have everyone as a team learning together. We're going to start doing some group classes as well. Getting everything organized well here now, you know, that's what we've needed. Andy Chow says Facebook's on the move. Let's take a look at Facebook. 276.36, consolidating from. So see now what we're looking for here, Andy Chow. Let me get up the annotation. $277. That's our resistance right now. So from here on out, this is the resistance and consolidation area on Facebook. So if it breaks above it, you could be looking for that 280 really easily. Breaks below it, she's going to break down a little bit. But Facebook, it's just consolidating from that breakout this morning. Looking for a candle with body above 277. And I'd be adding to it then if you have that. We have 3 trades on Facebook. We have the Facebook 260, 250, 265 call spread. And then we have that's for the August 28th Expo. That was a paycheck trade I think we made, wasn't it? Ephraim, what was that trade we made on Facebook here? Was that a paycheck trade for the 260, 250, 265, or is that a regular trade? And then we also have the 270 calls as well. Skyjack's up 35% on Amazon. Nice job there. Captain Thomas just posted his gains here for the day. He's having a great day there. Great job, Captain. What's going on here? Everything froze up here. Avilio says BA. Ron says BA. Let's take a look. Boeing. Big break out there on Boeing.
Shares of Boeing spiking here. BA Boeing spiking to the high 171.57. Bravo Alpha Boeing.
Boeing might be a good long-term trade here, back up to that 200. So the nice thing about this, we could put in an alert. If Boeing gets a candle above 178, we could buy. I want to see a candle above that red 50 SMA for that next breakout. So we could say, hey, 178, we could go make an alert on this. Alerts. Delta's, they're just saying they're
Boeing now 171.20, Boeing up 2 points.
starting international flights again.
BA Boeing.
All right, Boeing 178.00, candle above. Take that off. Bam. All right.
Shares of Tesla dropping here sharply. Tesla shares at 2012 down 1.3% and a high 2140 in the pre-market. TSLA Tesla.
Let's see what Tesla's doing. Tesla pulled back a bit. Facebook. Charlotte says, guys, I gotta drive, switching to mobile trading. Download the app, Charlotte. Breaking chart alerts. It'll help you big time. Boeing, look at Boeing still going here today, 1 minute. That's a nice move there.
To sell off here now below 1965.
You guys could jump in for a day trade like that very easily.
TSLA.
We could even look at something like the Boeing. If you guys wanted to pick up a day trade on this or swing trade overnight. I mean, look at that 170 call on Boeing for this week. It's only going for $5.10. 175 you break even. She's at 172 now. At 180 you have 100% gain, and this is a big mover right now. Especially Delta saying they're starting international flights again. That's a nice one to pick up. I'm going to pick up a call on Boeing here. That's a nice setup there. Let's take a look at the resistance areas and target areas. Target's going to be 180. That's an easy one. Stop here is going to be a candle below 169. Okay, so I'm going to pick up the August 28th 170 strike call on Boeing. That's going for about 525, 530. Let's see if I could pick her up for about $5. She's at 505. Drop it down to 510. That's having a pretty decent move there. We could definitely pick that up. So we're going to pick up the, let me see here. I don't know why this is showing my account numbers up here. Don't like that. That's a live order. Let me see. Change. Let's say 525. That could be a little day trade there. She's still running. Okay, the other one was completed before I changed it. 525 we're filled at. So we are in the August 28th 170 strike call. You know, not a big fan of Boeing. Just got a small trade on that just to screw around with that. I think that's going to be an easy 180 target. It's just bouncing between support and resistance here, so I'm going to trade it back up to about 180. Boeing's still going now. Ephraim, you have that stop wrong there, 16. Change that to 162 or 169. Yep, there we go. There she goes. She's still breaking higher. Probably not going to be jumping into too much more now. Market's pulling back a little bit, so you got to be cautious about that. It's a Monday. Jason K says, what's going on with Tesla? Tesla's having a stock split. It had a big run. There's some profit takers coming in here a little bit. Let's pull that up for you, Jason. So a little bit of a pullback on Tesla from the highs. Not much for Tesla. I think she's going to continue to run after the stock split here. I think we got a lot of momentum coming in on Apple. I think that one's going to continue to pop rest of the week. Rashinda, Uber, UBER. It's not doing too much. It's in with our trade plan. It's in consolidation right now. It's trading between that 27.50 and 35. So we need to really see it at least break that 32.50 to start jumping into Uber. But Uber, I think, is going to be a great long-term hold there. Boeing still holding that 10.
Animal protein production, that's Oscar Delta Charlie.
I don't know what's going on with E-Trade on that Apple. It keeps showing the gains for the day, and then it stops showing them.
To debut new state-of-the-art studio on Monday, August 24th, Charlie Zulu Romeo.
For the 500. The 445, 450s are fine. But that 500, E-Trade keeps showing everything, and then it takes away the data for the 500.
Jim Cramer tweeting now. BioReference, huge. Get NFL false positives. I don't know. Watch Mad Money tonight. That's OPK.
OPK. The false positives.
Shares of Opco getting a pop here now. $4.81.
Trade challenge account here. Wow, trade challenge account. Nike. Guys, we have the Nike in our trade challenge account. Did you guys see Nike? Nice gains on our Nike trade. Nike's holding that 20 SMA on it today, 1 minute.
Shares of Opco reversing now, moving back lower.
Love the look of that Nike chart. I'm going to sell out of Nike in the trade challenge account here. Alrighty, guys, I sold out of Nike in the trade challenge account. We're up almost $400 on that trade. And again, the account to grow, the whole thing is to grow the trade challenge account here. So I'd rather lock in profits on that one sooner than later compared to the normal account. So I locked that in. Order status, let me see. It was completed at 3.25. So we just closed the 110 straight calls for September 18th Expo on Nike in the trade challenge account. This was a trade challenge account trade, and we just closed that out for 3.25. Our Boeing trade, wow, did you guys see Boeing already? We're already up 25% on our Boeing calls. Boeing is still breaking higher, 174 share.
And NanoX imaging popping here to the high, November Oscar X-ray, 25% now.
Now up 30% on the Boeing calls.
NanoX.
Zach, I'm holding on to AMC for the August 28th Expo. Red candle tomorrow, I'd be out of it. Green candle tomorrow, I'd be adding to it. It's right at the 10 right now, so a confirmed candle tomorrow, a red one would be a confirmed sell. A green one would be a confirmed bounce off that 10, I'd be adding to it. Boeing still breaking higher.
World Trade Organization panel largely backs Canada in its complaint against U.S. anti-subsidy duties on softwood lumber.
Agnea, are you in Tesla? On YouTube, they said Tesla is under 2K now. We are not in any Tesla trades. We're in Apple. Tesla, I'd probably jump into after the stock split. Tesla came down quite a bit, though, and still climbed off that.
Out, Michael Foxtrot Alpha.
It's really holding that 2,000 area. Seeing consolidation now. Watch for that 1020 cross. MACD just crossed on Tesla. If you guys are Tesla fans.
Reporting a 5.3% stake. That's LMFA.
Boeing still breaking higher. Look at Boeing go.
Shares getting a little pop here.
What a beast. We're already up 200 bucks on that small little trade there. 31% gain on Boeing. DJ Brown said he just bought an Apple call and lost $200 so far. Should I pull out or wait? My expiration date is August 28th. Well, DJ Brown, what strike did you buy, and what'd you pay for it? If you tell me that, I could go over that with you quick. Boeing's still climbing.
Shares of Gap now up 15%.
GPS Gap is still running.
5% rather, at 15.20 GPS Gap.
Wonder what some of these other clothing names are doing here. Delta Airlines up 6% today. Disney's up 1.67. Look at Boeing still going. We're up 35% on our Boeing calls we just made. GPS is breaking higher again. Expedia up 2.56%. Macy's is up over 3% again. Macy's is going to be a good one, I think. People are going to be buying things online for the holidays coming in. Macy's is taking off, starting to climb nicely here. I think we should get into some Macy calls for maybe. I think we're going to do that in the Trade Challenge account, actually. I like this setup on Macy's. Take a look here, 6-month daily. It's holding that $6 support area really well. You know, so we get back up to that 7 at least. That'll be a nice gain on those calls.
HUSN, Hudson Capital, getting a little pop here. Company had a 13D filing out late Friday.
DJ Brown said he bought the Apple 520 calls. Apple 520 calls for August 28th. Let me see those for him quick. Wait for it to come up here. E-Trade's being really slow.
MICT halted on a circuit breaker at $3.60. Michael India Charlie Tango.
So if you paid $11 for that, let's see here, for that 520, obviously 520 plus 11, your break even's 531. Add another 11 to that, 542 is where you'd have 100% gain. And if you take a look at Apple, Apple's having that stock split. I like it, you know, but she's off the highs definitely for the day. I would probably have like 498 as my stop on that, DJ Brown. It's got momentum though ahead of the stock split, so I had to be holding on to mine. I have the September 18th 500 call. I also have the Apple 445 450 vertical spread for the January 21st 2022 Expo. Boeing's getting a pop off that 10, off support at 174, still continuing to climb. Let's take a look at Facebook. I'd do the same thing, DJ Brown. I'd be holding. I don't know why this chart's not coming up here.
Report that Belarus will be the first country to receive Russia's coronavirus vaccine, currently in phase 3 trials.
Belarus is going to be taking the Russian coronavirus. Russia's making some money. It's pretty scary, though. Don't know if I trust Russia.
AAPL Health shares reversing now. Some confusion on that Jim Cramer tweet on BioReference Labs that conducting those tests that there were issues with, and shares initially moving higher, now moving lower. That's OPK. IBIO, iBio getting a pop here. India Bravo, India Oscar, iBio. mRNA, Moderna Friday, weekly $64 put sweep at the bid on Moderna. Shares of Moderna reversing course and now hitting the lows on the day. Moderna confirmed that they were in advanced discussions with the EC to supply 80 million doses.
Moderna's tanking there.
60 million doses of the coronavirus vaccine, mRNA 1273. That's microorganism number alpha. Now it's 64.70, down more than 2.5% for mRNA.
SPY and diamond charts are looking great. That
OVB,
rocket, I gotta do something with the rocket mortgage.
September 12th call sweep.
Let me
Oscar
put rocket on my
Victor
list here too. RKT.
5,000 contracts. Shares of Ovintiv getting a pop here, $11.58. Oscar Victor.
I wonder what Russia is charging Belarus for those COVID vaccines. I don't know why they wouldn't just get it from us. They know American companies are much more stable than any type of Russian pharmaceuticals. Amy, I agree. Don't trust them one bit. You're probably right, Gov. SPG colon. Oh, I don't know about that one. Not going into the winter. I think people are going to be scared as hell getting out of there once COVID and the flu and everything starts to climb and the media makes a big. You know what the media is going to do with COVID during the winter here. Well, maybe once the election's over, I don't know what's going to happen.
Fox Business Ed Lawrence says a Pfizer spokesperson just told me Pfizer and BioNTech will be ready as early as October with enough coronavirus vaccine data for approval of regulatory authorization or approval comps 100 million doses.
Big breakout on Amazon.
2020 and 1.3 doses at the
Markets are getting a nice climb here again.
Business Ed Lawrence.
What a heck of a day. Almost up $7,000 combined here. Activision's starting to climb again too, but I'm debating if I want to close that out. We have a gain in our trade challenge account on Activision. I only have 2 more trades in there. I should close that out, get something else here.
Mayor de Blasio out now with his daily update.
Okay, I sold Activision for 4.60. We locked in a profit on that in the trade challenge account. Locked that in. I think we could better utilize those funds in another trade. So locked in a small gain on that. Locked in 2 trades on the trade challenge account today. First one was Nike. Locked in a nice gain on that. Second one was Activision. Small gain on that. I want to utilize those funds for another trade here. Trade challenge account is looking fantastic. Deadly Wayne says made $500 off the Apple call this morning. Nice job. What could we do with American Airlines? American Airlines looks good for up to about 15. If you wanted to do something with that, I'd be looking at something a little bit further out. Order option chain. I like Delta, to be honest with you. Look at how cheap these options are, though. You could pick up that 13 strike for this week's Expo, Ron. That's actually a nice setup there on the airlines. It looks like they're getting a nice climb here off the news. That international travel starting back up. So if you wanted something cheap, look at that 13. I got to jump into this. That's looking like a hell of a breakout. If she gets up to that 15, that 13 strike is going to make you about 400%. I like that setup. It's dirt cheap, the 13 strike. Maybe I'll get that in the trade challenge account, Ron. Option chain. I like Delta, to be honest with you, but they're all going to pop here with that news. AAPL. Call Expo August 28th, 13 strike, 51 cents, 10 contracts, buy to open, place trade, and we have an execution. We are in at 50 cents actually we paid. We got in at 50 cents for the American Airlines 13 strike call August 28th. We'll use that as an overnight trade there. I think that's got some pop left in it here. I think we could see easy 14 to 15 on that. Our stop on this is going to be very tight, 1250. 1250 stop on this American Airlines trade. Very important you keep in line with that. Stops and targets are really, really important here. So 14 to 15 is going to be the target. Stop 1250. Tight 50 cent stop. $1 to $2 climb here as target. Our Boeing trade's up 40% now, guys. 40% on Boeing. Look at Boeing breaking out. Our Facebook calls are up 42.05% today as well.
Shares hitting new highs now at $1.95.
Dwayne Clark says, what do you think of Facebook hitting 280 this week? I think she's going to rocket to 280. I don't think she's going to get there. I think she's going to break past it.
$1.91 up 114%.
Look at Boeing still going. Guys, we're up 50% now on our Boeing calls. 48%.
PEN, Tenneco spiking here. Tenneco hitting $8.78 at the high. Tango Echo November. Tenneco. Tenneco up 4% now. TPN.
Tyler, the news out today is that international travel starting again. Delta's starting some international flights, and I think the other ones are going to be picking up here as well. COVID cases are dropping nicely. Planet Fitness CEO Chris Rondeau to appear on Bloomberg TV at 11:40. So you'll probably see Planet Fitness shares make a nice move there. You can day trade it. I'm sure he's going to be optimistic. He's going to want to push his service. XLC.
SRNE, Sorrento Therapeutics, January $10 call sweep now. Sandy Romeo, November Echo, Sorrento.
Wow, the American Airlines trade in the trade challenge account's already up 11%. That's nice. Guys, the trade challenge account, do you guys want to see a picture of the trade challenge account? Do you want me to share it with you? Just so you're on track and aware. It's on the other computer. I could take a snapshot and share it in the trade room. Just let me know. I know some of you guys follow it closely. Some of you jump into everything. And some of you are really picky. So if you guys want to go over the trade challenge account, just let me know. Gallo says he's up $1,500 on the Boeing trade set. My stop. Okay, up $1,500 on the Boeing trade. Set my stop. Gonna let it ride a bit. Thanks, Santarelli Trading Exchange. Hey, you guys brought that up. Moving. You know, we were watching the airlines before, but that's a nice opportunity. I love when the room comes together like that. JS Buyer said they just made $2,000 on the Apple day trade. Nice job there. FedEx. Let's take a look at FedEx. Deadly Wayne, 500 off Apple. I hope he's still holding that. That's a nice one there. All right, let's take a look at FedEx.
Now seeing Sorrento $30 call sweep.
FedEx is still breaking high. That looks ready for that next big run. Let's compare it to UPS. Now, I like this. Compare, if we put FedEx and UPS here, we could compare to the two. So here's UPS in purple, and in, obviously, the other one's FedEx here. So UPS is up 55% over the past 6 months. FedEx is up 32. Year to date, here they are, you know, So UPS has some room to move. I'm going to put that on my watch list, UPS. That might be a good swing trade. If UPS could break above 161, let's say 161.50, I definitely would be jumping into that. Shorelay Chic says they lost 1,400 last week. Could you guys help me make that back? Shoot us a message. Let's see what type of trading you do. We'd be glad to go over it, do a trader assessment with you, and see what we could do. I like that. I like that FedEx and UPS. UPS a break above 161.50. I'd be entering. FedEx is looking good right now to about 220. I think she's gonna have a nice breakout to about 220. John, weren't you talking about SRNE, or was that someone else? Like about 2 months ago. Someone was bringing that up. I thought it was you, John. FedEx is still running there. I want to do something with FedEx. The trade challenge account's at 5,300. Really want to do something with that today. If I do like a $1,500 paycheck trade in the trade challenge account, I think I could easily get that to 7,500 this week. I'd like to see it hit that 10,000 though. Already up 13% on the American Airlines trade.
ACOR, Electric Core, shares up about 3.25% now. $1.92 company announcing earlier in a press release voluntary ex-ante transparency tender notice award by NHS England for use of the Gamma Core in England. That's ECOR Info Charlie Oscar.
Airlines are continuing to break higher, guys. It's looking good for the airlines.
Trump administration adds health plans to June 2020 plasma donation guidance.
Wow, that's pretty neat. Guys, I just sold American Airlines 63 cents. We locked in almost a 30% gain on that, $150 gain in the trade challenge account. Out at, let's see what she filled at, order status. Out at 64 cents. 64 cents American Airlines trade challenge trade is closed. I could have held on to that, but you know, like I said, trade challenge account, I just want to aggressively grow that. You have a $150 gain, you lock that in. If I make 3-4 trades on that a day, I'm gonna get that trade challenge account from the 5,200 it's at now up to that 10,000 this week. Medlin said he sold half, holding on to the other half. Nice, good job. If it wasn't the trade challenge account, I'd be doing the same thing as you. $15 could be a great target on American Airlines, Ron. Yes, absolutely. I think she's going to get there. Those American Airline calls are at 67 cents now. That's okay. Guys, you remember USO? USO has been steadily on the climb again too since everything's opening back up. USO is going for that 31 a share. We're up 123% on our Apple calls. Those are looking good in the main account. Trump adds health plans to June 2020 plasma donation guidance. What does that mean? Adds health plans to June 2020 plasma donation guidance. I don't know. Over my head there. Zach Honka said he sold the American Airlines at 67 cents. Thanks. Nice job, Honka. That's what I thought, but June 2020, I mean, that's been gone for 3 months. Having a great start to the week, guys. Great start. That Boeing trades up 55% now. Here they go. They're talking about movie theaters reopening now, so keep an eye on AMC. Actually, Efren, let me share with you the Trade Challenge account here. Look at FedEx still going. Did you get into FedEx? Tesla's having a stock split, Agnea. That's what's going on with that one. Let me try restarting this trade challenge computer here. Something seems weird with it. Boeing, 57% gain. There we go.
TSLA, Tesla, electric tweeting now. Tesla teases nanowire technology and Battery Day announcement. TSLA.
Anyone having problems with E-Trade? Alright, there we go. Now let me send it in the trade room. And there you go. I just posted that in the trade room from the other computer there. David Rains says, I'm glad you go live. I drive a truck and deliver all day, Monday to Friday. So driving most of the time, I will hear a trade and pull over and make that trade and make money while I'm making money. Nice job, David Rains. Also up $2,670 since last week from $2,000 up to $6,000 in less than 2.5 weeks. Thank you for everything. David Rains, that means a lot to me. Thank you. I love that. Great job. If you ever come through Orlando, let me know. Lunch will be on me. Look at, here's a trade challenge account, guys. $5,258.97. We're up now. Remember, on E-Trade, this shows like the previous day, so we're probably up more like 120% right now. It's saying we're only up 100.68%. And this is really when we started trading it, just about, what, beginning of August, end of July. It was flat here because we were trading the main account there for a while. Since we started actively trading it again, she's rocketing higher. She's at 52.58 now. I think we could get that to 10,000 this week if we look for the right setups. So nice job there. Here's Captain Thomas. Take a look at Captain. He's up $1,699.36. Nice job. That's on Facebook and Nike. Awesome job there, Captain. Nice, David. He said he's working on his financial advisor license. Good luck with that. Wish you the best. They're pretty easy. I got some books here. If you need, I'll send them to you for free. AXP, I'd rather do Visa or MasterCard instead of American Express. But let me take a look at it. AXP, we did a nice job selling that American Airlines. Pulled back a bit. AXP 98.58. You know, that could easily get back up to that 104, 105. Let's see, MA MasterCard. This one's just, I mean, look at this one compared to AXP. Much rather that MasterCard. Let's see, Visa. Visa's going to run for that 210. I should be jumping into Visa, honestly, this week. It's Monday, though. We know what could happen Monday. They call it Turnaround Tuesday for a reason. That's a big name in the market. You know, they say Turnaround Tuesday because you'll get a big pop like we're having now, and then Tuesday you'll get that dip. So always I like to use Monday. You know, if you're going to do Monday, look for some good swing trades or some day trades, you know, if there are any. We did pretty good today already. And we're only in about, what, an hour and 15 minutes into the day. Oh, I didn't get my coffee this morning. I think I can order a coffee now.
Florida, reporting, state health department says coronavirus cases up 2,257 on Monday. That's up 72.
Deaths up only 72 in Florida. That's not too bad. They're definitely decreasing. What a hell of a day, guys. Really nice way to start a Monday. I got a class at 11:15, so I'm going to be getting off of here now. It's just about 11 o'clock. Great way to start the week, guys. We're going to be live again at 2 p.m. For those of you that are not members, if you want to come join us, please come join us. Guys, take a look at this. David Rains. Dave, I'm glad you go live. I drive a truck and deliver all day Monday to Friday. So driving most of the time, I will hear a trade, pull over and make that trade and make money while I'm making money. Also up 2,670 since last week, from 2,000 to 6,000 in less than 2.5 weeks. Thank you for everything. That's amazing. Captain Thomas says, Dave, you taught me. I couldn't do it without your guidance. I appreciate that. I really do, guys. Let's continue to grow the accounts this week, and let's see if we can get that trade challenge account up to 10,000, all right? Great job this morning, guys. I'm going to be in the trade room. I got a class at 11:15, and then I will see you guys after that, all righty? Take care, guys, and have a great day. And if you guys want to come join us, go to breakingchartalerts.com and just go to, I'll show you here if you were logged out. If you're logged out, here's how it looks like if you're not a member. If you're not a member, you're not going to have access to everything. So, like I said, if you want to join, pricing, membership plans, and then you can choose the package that best fits you. Traders, if you just want to trade the morning with us, have access to the trade room. Pro Trader, morning, afternoon live trading, trade room, app alerts, and then the Pro Trader Elite's going to come with a few classes and the monthly classes here as well. So pick what best suits you, and then of course we're building out the education suite on here now. And then once you join, go to
shares are pure back at 62.26. It'll off 61.20 again, getting a bounce here now off of that 13D file.
You go to live trading, and you could go to live trade room. If you want to see the trade challenge account trades, you could go here. Here's all the trade challenge trades. The regular trades are right over here. All of them are right over there. all the open, closed, trade ideas. You know, like you guys could go down and click any of those. But anything you guys want, all right here for you. And then the afternoon, right here, you could click here for the afternoon Zoom meeting at 2 o'clock. Or you could go over here, live trading on Zoom, and then scroll over here to Zoom, and it'll take you right here. And if you have access to Pro Trader membership, it'll give you access to this. And then you'll be live with us on Zoom at 2 o'clock. Countdown starting 3 hours and 3 minutes until we're live in the afternoon. So if you guys want to come join us, go to breakingchartalerts.com, get signed up, and we'll see you in there. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to get off of here, get this class started here, and I'll see you guys back in the trade room. Alrighty, take care, guys, and have a great day. Nice start to the week here. Bye-bye.